Welcome everybody, Super Speedway Kings right here, Talladega. The big one. The one where anything can happen, and it usually does. I want to hurry up to get ready to get into the qualifying run, and we're going to probably pass this qualifying thing up due to the fact that I want to tell you guys this is a special race today. We're going to shut that off. The special race. This whole race right here, as you can see, which would be on the bottom right of your screen. Muscular dystrophy. We have a gentleman in here. Awesome guy I've got to talk to the last few minutes. We're making it aware for his boy. And I also have a family member with it, so it's a serious disease, just like every other one out there, but, you know, God can heal, bottom line. But I want everyone to recognize what we have here. And it's to give. It's to keep people in your prayers. And I also want to say hi to my buddy out there, Calvin. Calvin, this is Bobby with all the hobbies, buddy. MaxspeedTV. Hope you're doing well, my friend, and I'm thinking of you, all right? But anyway, everybody, just want to let you know that that's what this race is all about right here tonight. This is dedicated for anybody that knows or has anybody with muscular dystrophy. And you're not alone. You don't walk it alone, and you won't walk it alone. God is, he's always there. But anyway, we're going to have some fun tonight. Super Speedway Kings invading Talladega. Man, you've got the best of the best of the best of the best out here. Bottom line, that's just what it is. It's the best. Jimmy Crow puts on a heck of a race for everybody. And we have 43 guys out here that are doing this. And I'm gonna, real quick, because we only got a few minutes here in the qualifying, if I can get everything going properly. It's been a rough day, I'll tell you what. We've had gremlins all over the place, so. But anyway, looks like right now the 16 is going to be the main dude, and that will be Jimmy Crow himself. And right there he is. .976. That's quick. That's real quick. Let you guys know they have exactly 2 fast repairs. And here's the thing that you want to think about the most, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's the big one. It's going to happen, guaranteed. It will happen no matter what. The problem is can you get away from it? Can you avoid it? You're going to be stuck in the front. You can be stuck up in the rear or the back, in the middle. It doesn't matter. It's where that little evil eye wants to poke his head out, and it's just going to catch you. Something else that you want to think about is the pit stops. These guys very rarely have cautions. You may see a few of them because it's a full 43 field. But if not, start worrying about your green flag pit stops. You don't want to get ran over. You certainly don't want to run nobody over. You don't want to get caught speeding. I mean, those 3 things is going through your mind. And let's face it, there's not a whole lot of green flag pit stops really going on, especially at super speedways, just for the simple fact that, you know, there's cautions. So all that stuff is what you got to worry about and you got to think about. I don't know. I'm just going to go through. There's no way I can get all 43 names and drivers here before they take the green flag. But I am going to at least get you into the top 10 or top 20 if I can get it that far. But anyway, you are watching the Super Speedway Kings. As soon as they take the grid here, I should be able to go ahead and start going through these wonderful names. slowly coming around. Welcome everybody out there. Certainly appreciate everyone that's been out there. I know the sinus bug's really going pretty hard. Hit me up. Put me down for a few days. Hope everybody's doing well. Nope, it's not going to read me yet. Come on, read it. And it does. All right, here we go. Let's do this one time. And for some reason, looks like we got Jimmy Crow, row number 1 starting grid, the main man. Beside him is going to be the 88 of Gabe Butler. Coming in row number 2, Dale Willoughby, the 25 beside him of Kevin Price. Row number 3, the 071, Eric Lowry, and the number 8 of Dude Conrad. Row number 4, the 98, Mitchell Wykes, I believe, or I'll call him Mitchell. The 042, Estel Fields in the Toyota machine. Row number 5, the 01, Patrick Grover, the 777 of Michael Pegg. Row number 6, the 34, Darren M. Reiser. The 24, Everett F. Lane. Row number 7, the 02, Seth Grover. The 043 beside him, Wayne Finley. Row number 8, David Overstreet in the Toyota machine. Beside him in the 215, it's going to be, oh boy, Rit. That's what I'm calling him. Row 9, number 3, Greg White, the 17, J.D. Crow. Row number 10 to 15 is going to be Noel Cowers, I believe, or just Noel. Steven Kurosik, I hope. Long beside him. I'm the Keegan Bradley of last names, folks. Trust me. Row 11 to 4, Zachary Lima, the 04 of Mr. Mark Mann. Row 12 to 53 of Paul Sheldon. 26 beside him, Jason Beats. It looks like row 13 to 99, LG Whaley, and the 13 of Frank Gomilia. Row number 14 to 09, Harold Decker, the 429 of Paul Witt. Row 15 to doubles, the 07, David Adamson, the 52 of Brent Lee. And row 16 to 07, Brian Wang, the 081 of Josh Hall. Row 17 to 31, Larry Boyle and Al Cena beside him. Row 18 to 20, Jay Hillier, the 00, Thomas Holder. Row 19, Michael Hollett and the 45 of Todd Siebels. Row 20, Paul Fletcher, the 57, Brian Pierce. Row 21 to 55, Dean Wilkinson, the 28 of Dave Bingle. Row 22, Randy Miner, last but not least. Haha, got through them all just in time. Sit back and get ready. Let me know and make sure out there in YouTube, Bill. Want to make sure that you're hearing the sound, the engines, and myself and everything okay, because we've had a bug here. We've been working on it. That ugly looking pace car is out of the way, folks. It's ready to get down. We're going to do some green flag racing right here, Super Speedway Kings. Time to get it on. Green flag racing, here we go. Let's rock. Everybody moving and going through the gears. Now we have 77 laps to go on with 2 fast repairs, folks. I believe I got the bugs worked out now. Here we go. Let's try it one more time. Jimmy Crow still hanging out there on that bottom lane. He is sitting back in that 4th position. He started out. Now he's sitting comfortably. Way up 25. Kevin Fries up on the top side, down on the bottom. Gabe Butler in that 88 machine being shoved by Mr. Jimmy Crow. Three wide racing already. They're not wasting any time. We're going to back it out. Take a look. What's going on way up here on this top side? Looks to me like and it doesn't surprise me. Patrick Grover there, the 01. And the 02 of Seth Grover. Man, these guys ought to be twins because they are absolutely inseparable. They love that high side, 3 wide racing. I think they're not happy unless they are up against a wall. But they're pushing that 24 of Everett F. Lane. Who's looking like he could be the 4th member of ZZ Top in his picture there, but I don't think so. But I'm going to tell you what, he's got that shiny 24 going all the way up there. The question is, does he have enough to be able to drop down in front in that rocking chair, I call it? He does have enough to get down into the middle lane, I can tell you that much, but looks like that's where it's going to stop at. Still 3 wide racing all the way around. A 25 down on the bottom. Kevin Fries, I believe, but take a look at Everett right there in that middle. Just a chugging along, trying to get him out on top, and that's the 042. Estelle Fields is doing some serious shoving. But don't count the boys up on the top there, the Grover brothers. I never seen people love the Highline racing so much than these 2 cats. By the way, if you all follow me and you do the cat thing, that's right, they put a drinking game on me. Every time I say that word, y'all gotta take a drink. Don't ask me why they did it, but they did. But anyway, the guys up there, Patrick Grover, him and his brother, those guys, they get hooked up. Man, are they tough. Let's go on back a little further and see what's going on way back in here. If you notice, it's 3 wide racing until you get all the way back here around the 17th position. We can always go back into the 21st position. That's how tight they are running. And you've got 2 different lines, 2 different sets. If you notice right up here, all these cats right here, they're all staying in line the most as they can to catch up with the rest of these guys, which is the tail end right here of the lead pack. Noel Cowers, I believe. I'll just call him Noel, but he is the last truck on that lead pack. Now the 25. Kevin's going to do some shoving. Boy, is he ever. He shoved him, Mr. Lane, all the way out front, and then he left him sitting still like a cheap girlfriend because now he has gone way up to the front and he's took the 8 of Dude Conrad right with him. They will drop right down to the bottom one more time. And that's exactly where you want to be, right there. I call that the rocking chair. That's where the 25 is. First truck in the bottom, that's normally the safest place to be. Now, I said normally. Every single one of these guys, they know how to get around this track. Look, they're perfectly in line. You're not seeing anybody going in and out. You're not seeing the kind of a snake driving effect or whatever. These guys can hold a straight line. When you're in this tight pack racing like this, you also got to worry about, well, you got to worry about those temperatures. It's going to get really, really hot. You got to back out and give it some room. Let it breathe a little. But how can you? You got them beside you. You got them in front of you. You got them behind you. Jimmy Crow decides to move back up on that top lane. Or, I'm sorry, on the bottom there. Third one in the bottom. I was looking at JD Crow. Here he is in the 17. He's up on that top side. Third truck in. Now, y'all want to know what it's like to set in the middle? Let me see if I can get one of these cats. Whoa, down on the yellow line, comes back up. He's back on the yellow line again up front. Kind of making you a little nervous right there. Paul Sheldon. Run around with him for just a little bit. He's in that 15th spot. That means there's truck after truck after truck and so on. You get my drift on this. You've got him on the inside. You've got him on the outside. Have mercy. You can get tunnel vision sitting in there like this, let me tell you. You can see them moving around, inside, moving out, doing a little bit of side door drafting a little bit. There is such thing as a side draft. You can pull them right back to you. These guys know it. Each and every one of them does. You can see how close they get. They almost touch. Moving our way up a little bit. There's that 24. Everett Lane. Mr. Crow is right in front of him. Now, right up here, the second truck on the inside, that is Seth Grover. He is what you call, or top side, he's what you call the pusher. You never want to push the pusher. He's the one who decides how fast that line's going to go. The 02 and the 01 sticking together like brothers. Why? Well, because they are. You couldn't separate them if you had a crowbar. Ten laps out of a 77 in the books. All green flag. No troubles at all yet. They fanned off into 2 wide. They dumped the 3 wide for now. Right here's your first bunch. We're talking all the way up into the 20, 18. Now all the way back in here into the 98th, which is going to be the first one of the second pack. Mitchell will be bringing them up slowly. Now all these guys will be able to catch up again and all be able to get back into the same routine, the same pack. All of them are single file. You don't want to lose the draft, but you don't want to be that close in case there's a problem. You got to take care of your stuff, and you got to save your fast repairs. Still up front. Top side showing the muscle. JD Crow going to be able to push the Grover boys right up into that rocking chair. Are they got to drop down to that inside lane? Or are they just going to keep it right up on that top side? Right now, the top lane is flying. The 25 down on the bottom being shoved by the number 8 of Dude Conrad. As long as Dude don't bite anybody's ear off on the track, we'll be all right. What do you think, huh? JD Crow's having a really good run as well. Up in the top, 17. So is the 4, Zachary Lima. I hope. You guys hang with Bobby from the lobby long enough, you're going to realize that I really suck at last names. That's my forte. Marie Crow is with us out on YouTube. Hey, nice to see you this time around. Kind of missed you last week. Bottom side, trying to get something going down here. And the 8's doing all he can do. Dude, Conrad, he's shoving, buddy. Jimmy Crow's got to get up there. They're all going to be all tight again. The old water temperatures are going to start slowly rising. You have several different team members, everything. And they're working together, trying to get a plan together. Well, that's all well and good until, well, something happens and screws the plan up. Now, pretty soon, there's 14 laps so far into the books. They're going to be thinking strategy-wise of when they are going to come in and pit. And that is going to be a sight. Back up on the high side, getting a little momentum going, starting out way up there, the 99. LG Whaley's got to help from 2 trucks behind him. And that's the 26 of Jason Beach, I believe, behind him. Got to pick up a couple more cats. And once again, you can throw a string over them, and guess who's going to lead this lap? Because they are 3 wide once again. And they're breaking off into the pits already. There is so many trucks out here. It's really hard to try to get them. There was only a couple of them winning that time. The rest of them are still staying out here. We got a ways to go yet before they start. Still 3 wide. You can throw a blanket over the first 20 trucks. You've got championship drivers. I mean, there's so many guys out here that's won championships in this league, it's not even funny. It'd take me all day just to go through how many. Well, right now, the Grover boys are putting on a show in the middle. Right now, showing some muscle. I got to tell you, I'm really surprised, though, because you don't see them diving down to that bottom line at all. They're staying right on the top or in the middle. The trucks must be handling pretty well for them right there. Whaley up top in the 99. He's got to drop down into the middle. He got shoved up there good enough. The question is he shoved up far enough with one of the Grover boys to get him down into that bottom lane? That's what everybody's been trying to work for, but it looks like it is still anybody's lead right here, 3 wide. These guys came up on the top. Let me see. The 26, Jason Beach, and you are absolutely correct out there, Luke. Man, they were way back there in the 30th position or better. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here they come, and they're sitting right up here now, fighting for the lead. Whaley is showing it right now on that bottom side. And again, the pusher. Kevin Freese is doing a heck of a job doing some shoving. go back and take a look at a couple other guys right here. Now, this is some close racing. Look at David Overstreet, the 46 machine. Right in the middle of that Jim Beam. Riding right off the top of his hood, or roof. You can see the momentum that they get. Once they are hooked up together, man, they can really boogie right along. 190 mile an hour, 192, 191 in that area. How you doing, Mr. Black? Nice to see you out there, buddy. You start running around here at 190 mile an hour and you got somebody right on your tail end, you could really take that wind off that spoiler and you can make that rear end loose. I mean, you can really make it loose for somebody. That's why you see them do a real quick shake sometimes. With these trucks, you can play the air game with somebody. Whaley's still showing the way down on that bottom side, being shoved by Kevin Freese. Patrick Grover, the 01, up on the middle side with his brother, Seth Grover, right behind him doing some shoving as well. Jimmy Crow sitting in that 6th position. I'll tell you what, Jimmy has been on fire the last few races. He was having some internet issues and problems. It's certainly not stopping him tonight, I can tell you that. No problems whatsoever. Now it looks like the Patrick Grover is going to jump down into that bottom there. And he's got the brother right with him as well. The 99 goes off, and here comes a few of these guys finally coming in. There are so many guys out here, it's not even funny. There they go, finally. Jason Hall's one of them, he's in. The 99's in and out. The 55, I believe that is going to be, yep, Dean Wilkinson. Still out front. Now it is the number 7, Willoughby, Dale. Everybody is coming in towards the pits, but the first 15, or 10, I'm sorry, are still out here and have not pitted yet. But every single one of these drivers, they are tough. When you win a super speedway race from the Super Speedway Kings, you've got bragging rights. You notice everybody's single file right here. That means they are going to be breaking off here eventually and coming down. As you can see them, here they come right there. Coming right at you. Whoa, the 20 gets a little carried away right there. He's slowed down. He's got no problems. I don't know what happened to him. I just saw a bunch of smoke behind him. All of them are coming in. Overstreet's in. Greg White is setting in. Mark Mann back here is also in, I believe. Yep, there's Mark Mann. They tell me he looks better in person than he does this picture. Is that true, Mara? Out in YouTubeville? She can tell me that one. You've got 2 of them that's not been in yet. Willoughby. And here they come right now. The number 7 and the 98. Now, the sad part of this is these cats right here, they're going to come in and they're going to go out in twos. That makes it kind of tough because all this pack right here is going to put you a lap down. More momentum, the more of the trucks you have, the faster you're going to go. The Grover brothers once again still together. Whoa, the one goes up on the high side. Yeah, I'm not sure. Got a little strategy going on, I think, here. Maybe you're that or Mr. Grover's got an issue. Now we got ourselves a caution right here. It's going to be the 042. Maybe I can find out what happened. We'll look. Oh, looks like the 17 might have touched him just a little bit. He's hanging it down at the bottom. See, that's what's really neat. If you watch him, he is keeping that thing all the way down, way down, trying to stay out of trouble, and he does. Go back up and we'll investigate just a little bit more. We'll slow her down. 17, a JD Curl comes up and gives him just a little bit of a love tap, perhaps. Sure, he didn't mean to do that, obviously, but man, what a job Estelle Fields did by keeping control of that truck and keeping it down there out of the way. That could have been ugly.
Come on, let's go. In 4. Hustle up. 15 coming by on the outside here.
Now everybody's got to line right back up again. Now, I'm telling you, they all just came in. Some of these guys in the back, they have absolutely nothing to lose. I mean, and, well, they're all going to come in. I'll take that back. Every single one of them is going to come in. Take a look here. You can see them all heading in. There's the big picture of them. You top off as fast as you can, and then you get right back out there as quick as you can. Everybody's coming in, everybody's going back out. I'm showing every single person came in except for the 215. And that will be him. I want to say Rit Kadoti. Not sure. Probably screwed it up. That's what I do. The good news is, I don't think, let's go all the way back here. Mr. Jay Hilliard, I think he might be getting one of his laps back. That'll make him a happy camper. 27 out of 77 in the books, folks. Super Speedway Kings Racing. Again, as you can see down on that right-hand side of your screen, this race is dedicated Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. And I got a buddy out there, Calvin. Hope you're watching. Hope you're with us, my friend. We know who you're rooting for. Same one I'm rooting for. Let me see if I can find him, and we'll just put a little spotlight on him here. There are so many people out here, but I can find him. Right there he is. Noel Coors in the 15. And that's what he gets to look at right here. There he is. Looks like we're going to get a lap. He'll get his lap back. The rest of these guys are going to come all the way back around again. He'll go through the gears, and he'll be right back at the back of the tail line, and away we'll go. MaxspeedTV, Super Speedway Kings, Bobby with all of the freaking hobbies. That's what his wife, that's what the wife tells me. It's what I'm going to go by. Appreciate everybody out there that's watching tonight. I certainly do. Hit that like button if you will. 24 people watching, 5 likes. You're killing me. Let these guys know you appreciate them. Like I always said, I may not be good, but I'm not boring. They could get somebody out here broadcasting stutters, so you better hit that like button. They're liable to fire me. 28 out of 77 laps is in the books right here. Been seeing lots of good racing. I was going to do an interview, but I'm not going to because they already got the pace car lights off, and I'm not going to bug nobody. Your top 5. Bingo, Whaley, Freese, Beach, Cadoti, I believe. Green flag racing, we're going to do it one more time. Decal style Super Speedway Kings, and away we go. Whaley's got to jump off to a decent little lead. Nothing really to brag about yet, but he's got that 26 and Jason Beach right there doing some shoving. I mean, he's doing some pushing down on that bottom. Alcina in the 85. Started 34th. Here he is in 3rd. Working their way back up onto the top side. You got the Grover brothers once again. You can see them coming. Right up there making it 3 wide. Imagine that, would you? You can throw a blanket over these trucks. Once again, here we go. White knuckle riding it, going nowhere, getting there fast. 192 mile an hour. Josh Hall, the 081. I was watching him. He started 32nd. And now look at him doing some battling. Jimmy Crow's getting some help up on that top side. We got one truck that's bailed out back here, looks like. It's going to be the 85. I think he decided to go back to the back for a little bit, perhaps. He'll hop right in line right here somewhere where he can. Or he's got an internet issue because he keeps blacking out on us. One toward the other. He'll hop back in line, no harm, no foul, but just like that, 32nd position for him. All the way up front, nose to tail. You've got the Grover brothers in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and try to do this, and hopefully I don't jinx anybody. But this is a little something that I really enjoy. And you know what time it is, folks? Yeah, you got it. It's time to crank this mother up. What do you think? You can still throw a blanket over these guys. That's how close they are. But, man, I'm telling you, the Grover brothers down here, they're like Siamese twins. You will not separate these two guys. And they are hauling the mail. This is the first time in a while that I've actually seen a middle row and a top row be quicker than the bottom. Apparently, the top side must have heard me a little bit because now they're starting to motor right along here a little bit. Josh Hall said, I don't take kindly to that, Bobby. I think I'm going to have to come up here and prove you wrong. And here they come. They only got 4 trucks on the top side, but you can see they are still able to get some good power up there. Cadoti in the 215 on the bottom, being shoved pretty good by Dude Conrad. He's been up here all evening so far, doing the pushing and the shoving. Kevin Freeze, this is what he looks like in the middle. You've got him on the left. You've got him on the right. You've got to be able to keep a straight line and pray to God the guys beside you can do the same thing. It gets a little nasty right there. And then you take this kind of a view. This is what the drivers are looking at right here. This is what they have to see. Now, this is 7th position right here. Now, let's go on back a little bit further, all the way back to Mark Mann. He can't see nothing in front of him but maybe 4 or 5 trucks. And that's the problem. If something happens way up there, he can't see it. He's going to have a hard time trying to miss it. As you can see, they are tight in front of him. Real tight. Actually, 4 wide right there. 36 laps out of 77 in the books, and we already got 4 wide racing. Something's going to have to give a little bit somewhere here. Whoa, we got a little bit of trouble. Right there it is. That's not good. we've got a freaking mess. Now I got to try to find out where it all started and what and who. Let's go back and see if we can decipher this puppy. Not quite sure where it started at. Ooh, we'll see it right here. I'll find it. Maybe. Let's see. Let's run around here with the 99. Maybe we can get a good view from him. Hopefully. Let's take a look and see what he's looking at. Happens right in front of him. Nowhere to go. A lot of guys, all the Grovers are involved in it. And somebody went flying. And I would just love to see who that was. Slow it down. Somewhere in here is where this mess started. It got really nasty right here. Should be coming up on it here shortly. My goodness, these things are slow. They are all tight, I can tell you that. Right there's where it happened. The 87 and the 17 of JD Crow kind of got into it. They just touched going for the same real estate. And right there, the 042, he goes around and around. And then the 01, the Grover, just about went up and over. And you can see he blew his motor. That was nasty, folks. Everybody coming right back in, getting some work done, getting top back off. Some of them had to use fast repairs. Some did not have to use the fast repair. Some of them just thinking, God, they weren't involved in that. Man, they were several trucks involved. Dude Cobrand, he's going to come out first. "39 laps out of a 77 in the books." Excuse me. Super Speedway Kings, Max Speed TV. On a Tuesday night, Talladega. What more could you ask for, huh? Mr. Man, it's Bobby the Booth. You got a copy.
Hello, Bobby.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm just kind of driving around tonight, watching the traffic.
Well, I'll tell you what. It got a little ugly right there. Was you able to get around all that mess, or was you tangled up in it?
Went hard into the grass and missed that. Thankfully, I got lucky there. Dodged one bullet. Probably going to have to dodge at least another one.
Well, I'm sure you might have to dodge a few before this is over with, but not a problem. You got plenty of time. Sitting in that 8th position, pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it's been pretty good racing, actually.
Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, these boys are really racy, as usual. Doesn't surprise me a bit. Well, good luck. Stay safe, and, well, hopefully, maybe I'll talk to you in the winner's circle.
Well, I said that last weekend, and I didn't, and last week, but hopefully this week I'll be talking to the winner's circle.
Well, you know, I keep telling you, if you would just put my face on your truck, you could get 2/10 faster.
And I keep on forgetting to do that.
I know it. I'll keep reminding you, though. All right, good luck.
Man.
Stay safe. Bye.
All right, brother.
He's always a blast to talk with around here. I believe he's a past champion in the OP Super Speedway League, if I'm not mistaken. Greg White looks like he's going to be leading the boys off. Get a little closer up picture of him here. The number 3, the Castrol GTX machine. He's going to be down on the bottom. Michael Pegg, the 777 threat. He's going to be up leading the top. Todd Siebel's in the 45 machine. Thomas Holder. Those are going to be the pushers. And an NSRA. Okay, got it. Thank you. Mark's been everywhere. "40 laps into the books, Super Speedway Kings. Talladega. Get that ugly pace car out of here and let's get it on." That's right. Help Bobby keep his job. Hit the like button. My boss was in here earlier. White's bringing him down. Do a little sky view of it right quick here. Green flag one more time. Here they go. Up to speed. Go through the gears. Do not miss a gear. Coming right at your face on that bottom side, the number 3, Greg White. Now he's got the triple threat, Michael Pegg, right there in front, down in that rocking chair, the safest spot on the track, unless you're dead last. Well, we got one went way off out here. I'm not sure who that was. I mean, he went way out. The 429, Paul Witt, he's in the 27th spot. There he is, the 429 machine. One of the regulators, one of them. I'm sure he's got his teammate in the 13 right there in front of him as well. And there he is. In the 13. Frank. Oh boy, I'm going to call him Frankie G. Because G, I can't say his last name. All the way up on the front side. They are still nose to tail. Fanning out there the 81. Maybe getting a little cool air to that machine. They look like fireflies. Dude Comrade right in the middle, coming right at you right there. Being shoved. Trying like crazy by that 81. Or the 081. Josh Hall trying to get him out front. 43 laps out of 77 in the books. Starting to tighten things right back up again. The 46 machine still hanging back here, just watching the show. David Overstreet. Whoa, got one up into the wall all by himself in the snap-on machine. Now we got trouble one more time. Looks like another Grover's involved in that one too. Wrong place at the right time, perhaps. See if we can figure out what the heck happened here and who it was. Wow. Go back and see if I can get this a little bit better. It looks like... I'll tell you, there's so many drivers out here, folks. Trying to click on the right one to get you that right view is nearly impossible. Let's see right here, see if I can... Maybe I'll get lucky and find it. You can see it right there. A little bit of smoke. You can see the Pennzoil machine. He hit that Castro, the GTX, that driver right there, and I'm not sure which one he is right off the top of my head. That should be the number 3, I believe. And that is going to be, yep, it is. Greg White, and then they just take off from there, and man, it just flat out gets ugly back that way. Way back that way. You can see the Grover machine up on his side, up on his, almost, well, he's completely off the ground there. Pierce is being shoved all over the place. Jimmy Crow is also involved in it. There's the 15, Noel Coors, he's involved in it. He's got Jimmy riding on top of him, actually. A lot of guys just ended up using their fast repair, folks. Showing right now 3 cautions. 20 lead changes. This is what we like to see. That's racing at its best. And it doesn't surprise me. The Super Speedway Kings, they are the kings. Every single one of these guys, they are one of the best when it comes to this. The 777, Michael Pegg. There's the front end of his toilet motor ride. The Toyota. Yosemite Sam right there saying, say your prayers, pal. That's Everett Lane. He's sitting in that 2nd position. The other Toyota, Todd Siebels. He's in 3rd. Michael Holloway, the Good Wrench. 4th. Josh Hall, he's 5th. Mark Mann, right there up into the 6th spot. Said he was just laying back for a while, hanging out. Well, I think he decided to put the hammer down and try to work his way right up front. Dude Conrad, he's in the 7th spot. Randy Miner, 8th. 9th is going to be LG Whaley. He's led 7 laps. David Anderson, 007. He's up in the top 10 right there. I was just talking about Noel Coors, I believe, hopefully. Working with him, getting a little bit of notification out here for the Muscular Dystrophy Association as everybody comes in to top off. He'll be moving up the old chain here a little bit as everybody headed into the pits. He'll be shown in that 12th position. It's amazing how many teammates that are here tonight together. And that's all fine and dandy till you get down to the last lap or two. Then you could take that teammate and you could throw him right out the window. Because there you got 43 cats all wanting to win it. There is no teammate. There is no friends when you get down to the last lap or two. That 24, though, one of the regulators, Everett Lane, he's been playing and fighting around up here all night long. .47 laps out of 77. 3 cautions for 6 laps, 31 laps to go, 20 lead changes. Hit the like button for us if you would, please. Let these guys know you appreciate them. Thank God I'm not hoarse yet. Hope everybody's doing well out in YouTubeville. Who you rooting for? Let me know. I'll scream it out here for them. A lot of good drivers in anybody's race. Way back here in the back, that will be Patrick Grover. And Seth, there he is. And Seth, matter of fact, was the one that was up on all fours there for a while. Thank God for the get out of the pits free card, I call it. 2 fast repairs is what these cats are going to get. We've seen 2 pretty big ones so far. Well, when you have this big of a field, they're all big. The question is, is it still the calm before the storm? Could things get just a little bit worse out there? Robert Anderson. Hey, Mr. Announcer. Hey, Robert. Top 5, Peg, Lane, Siebels, Hall, Hollett. Everybody, hey, take a look at that. I even got the blimp in this shot, huh? No, I do not, Robert, but I will get back with you and let you know if I find somebody. But don't go nowhere. You sit right here and you watch us, my friend. But I will get back with you and see what I can do about getting you a broadcaster for that, your event, your league. Here we go. It's going to be Michael Pegg on the bottom side. One of the regulators up here. Everett Lane, he's up on the top. And right away, I don't know if he just decided to back out or if he, no, I don't think so. I think he missed a gear or something happened. Didn't cause any problems, but that was a scary moment, I'll tell you that. Hop on over on MaxspeedTV, Robert, on Facebook, and you can give us all your information right there, buddy. Wow, look at them go. 3 wide racing right here. Still, throw a blanket over these guys right now. They're not messing around. They know they're going to have to get ready and get something going. As you can see right now, Michael, a little bit of love and touch and feeling going on up there. You can see the smoke happening. Michael Howlett at 33. He's doing all the pushing down here on that bottom. Mark Mann. Stick it on the nose with Mark. Here he is. He's in the middle. You got the Grover one more time. Seth up on that top side. You can see him. The two brothers once again. And there they are. I'm telling you, it's Siamese twins all the way around, folks. Way up on that top side, the 99, Whaley, he's been up here just about all evening long. I'm telling you what, it's pretty crazy, though. 3 wide racing, all 3 packs. They know it's getting down to crunch time. They know they got to get into position. They got to get hooked up with a teammate. In the middle, the Grover brothers doing the shoving. Trying to get something going up there. They can hop down in that bottom lane maybe. But right now, Mark Mann on that bottom. His best friend is that Everett Lane, one of the regulator guys. Shoved him right on over into the bottom. Thank you very much. Now, Everett goes up into the middle. Now the Grover drops down to the bottom. Holy crap, I can't keep up. Whaley still making that top side work, coming right at us. You can see it. Is he going to be able to drop down to the bottom? Yes, he does. Now he's going to be down on that bottom side. Up on the top. One more time. Here he comes. Alcina again. He started 34th, hanging out in that 3rd spot, and he wants more. You want to talk about guys doing some pushing now? They are doing some pushing. This is how tight it is. You can see the 99 Whaley, one of the old farts racing guys, right there. But this is how tight things are, folks. Now, for somebody who's back in the field, Mr. Overstreet, for instance, he's 33rd, 2 laps down, and he has no help. This guy would do anything for another caution or two, and he may get his wish. But up front, leading the show, Alcina, down on that bottom lane. In the middle, Minor, he's in 7th. You got the Grover brothers still up top. Now I do realize, I think Seth is the one who's actually up there high up. Yeah, Patrick in the 01. He's actually a few laps down, but he's right there helping the brother. I'm telling you, they're Siamese twins. There's no doubt about it. Teammate and brotherly love. Everett getting just a little wiggly there in the middle. The 777, Michael Pegg, he's in the 7th position, down on that bottom side. David Anderson. A lot of good drivers that are down due to these accidents. You gotta be able to stay clean. That's the name of the game. If you can stay clean, well, you got a great shot. We got a few of them jumping off already, doing a little bit of early pit stop in there. 3 of them. 11th position, Greg White. Up on that top side, look at the momentum that he gets. These trucks, they can suck up really, really well. But you can also take the air off that back spoiler and you can get them loose as all get out. You get your hands full when somebody's right there on you. Mark Mann in the 6th position down here on the inside. You see him laying back just a little bit, cooling down that engine. Pop up a little bit further right here. Randy Miner, the 101 machine, right in the middle. Now look how close these cats are. Just a simple little touch could make life really bad for some of these guys. There's a shove he just gave him. You want to make sure you're square on that bumper if you're going to hit somebody. He's got to work his way back up to that bumper again. Try to. And hope to God that the guys on the inside and the outside, they keep their line. And that's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to hit him like a ping pong. Right when he comes out of this tri-oval, you want to be able to give him one shot. Look how close they are, folks. I mean, that's close. That's a close-up. Gives him another shove. You can see it right there. Push him far enough, he could drop down into the inside. And that's exactly what he did. The 0-2. The Grover brothers still working down. You got a few more guys peeling off into the pits. But right here's where all the action's at. 19 laps to go. Here's the second row trying to catch up with them. They got to stay single file. They will catch them eventually. Who's going to have enough fuel? Who's going to have to make it another stop? Or will there be a caution? We're going to find out. Miner leading them around. Miner's got it. Grover up top wants it. J.D. Crow in the 17th. He's 2 laps down, trying to get one of his laps back the hard way. The Highline 3rd truck in the 17 machine. The 13th position right there, Thomas Holder, the 00. He's the last cat right here, these two guys. I believe that's Gabe, I think. Let me see, I could be wrong. Gabe Butler, I think, in the 88 machine. Now these guys, it's the other tier, if you will. They need to get together and try to catch the rest of these guys because they are probably, let's see, if it'll tell me here, they are a long way away from the leaders. Seth is out in front right now, staying in that middle lane or the high line. He's not dropped down to the bottom yet. And that number 4 machine, I'm going to assume, for some reason why I am not getting him at all. Pierce is in the 6th spot. Now we got ourselves a caution. And I'm not quite sure where or what, but we're going to find out. I'm not seeing any... This is where it's going to get difficult. Somebody is smoking up here, and maybe I'll be able to find them. It's one of the regulators, I can tell you that. The 69, he's also smoking. Maybe I can go off that and see. There's so many trucks, the timing is just unbelievable to figure out who did what where. See if I can get anywhere near this. There's so many darn trucks. You hit pause and it keeps right on and going. That's not going to help me out at all. Nope. It's not gonna do it. I'll tell you what, iRacing's having a little rough time tonight. Either that or all these trucks is lagging it down or something. Making it tough for us, 14 laps to go. Seth Grover, he brought him in. He was leading the show. We'll find out who's gonna lead it coming out here. The pit stop's got to be dead on perfect. I'm seeing 14 out there, John. JD Crow, the 17 machine, he's going to get one of his laps back here momentarily. And your leader will be Jason Beach and the 26 machine. Super Speedway Kings. That's what we're watching tonight. MaxspeedTV. Bobby with all the hobbies. Hope everybody's doing well out in YouTubeville. Appreciate everybody out there who's with us tonight. It's about ready to come down to the nitty gritty. It's about ready to get dirty and nasty. Alcina is going to be second. Gabe Butler third. Frank Gramilia, I think. I don't know. I'm going to call him Frank. Have mercy. But he's in the 4th spot. I know he's a regulator. And I do believe the 429 as well of Paul Witt. Got a little bit of teammate action going on as well up here, huh? Everybody got to line back up. We're going to do it again. Could this be the last one of the night? I doubt it. But you never know. Anything's possible. Jason Beach started 24th. He's led 2 laps. And here he is. Probably about 11 to go when we take the green flag. Mr. Al, I hope it's Cena. He's led 2 laps, started 34th. And here he is on the top side. Now, this is interesting. You've got Gabe Butler in the 88 machine. He's going to be a pusher down here on the bottom. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I can tell here. Nope, not from there. Hang on. Right up top beside him, you've got a regulator. You got regulators all over up here. Are they all going to be able to work together? And what about the guy back here, Seth Grover? He's been hanging around up front all evening long. He's in the 11th spot. Still plenty of time to get it done. Here we go, folks. This is what we're waiting for right here. Is it going to stay green for the next 11 laps or not? But I can tell you one thing. It's going to get ugly right here. Every single one of these guys hammer down. And none of them's going to give an inch at some point. They're going to take a mile and not give an inch. Right away down to the bottom side, the 85 drops down to Cena. Trying to get something done up on the top side. It's the 13. And they are coming. The 85 jumps up there because he realizes, man, that top side's really got it going on. So Cena goes up to the top to grab a little bit of that push that was coming. Down on the bottom, you've got the 88, Butler. Got himself a partner behind him doing some shoving as well. And the 429 to Paul Witt. It's about ready to get really nasty here. 9 to go. The 85 is down on that, up on the top side, still hanging on to the lead right now. But Gabe Butler on the bottom in the 88 machine, trying to take it back over. Up in the top into number 3, way up on that high side, Greg White. Trying to get a little something going to make this thing 3 wide, to make it real interesting. As you can see, they're starting to get a little bit of power going up there. All together, throw a blanket over the first 22 trucks. 85 in the middle. Still leading the show, but not by much. A blink of an eye. You watch these guys, they're starting to get a little squirrely with each other. Take a look at the 777. Oh, we got trouble right there. The number 3 got turned somehow, and man, somebody took a ride. The 00, I believe, and holy crap. Right there, he's up top. Greg White. Comes down, looks like, yep, he comes down a little bit and realizes, oops, there's somebody there, and that sent him into the wall. And man, the 00 is the one took the shot on this bad boy. As you can see, he is flying around in the air. He got some airtime on that ride. There he is. Let's run it back. You want to talk about getting dizzy now. Let's ride along with him. Ring around the posy. I mean, he's going round and round and round. I'll get dizzy on this one after a while. He's got no choice. He's going to have to get towed back because he is still upside down. Bad deal for him. Took out a lot of guys. The 85, there's Gabe Butler. The 88's in second. The 26, Jason Beach, is in third. Paul Whitten, the 429. Sitting in that 4th spot, Seth Grover. He's in the top 5 right there. The 33, Michael Howlett. He started 37th, up into the 6th spot. And of course, Dale in the number 7. He's sitting in his 7th. Frank Gomilia, I believe. He's 8th. 9th, Larry Boyle. Michael Pegg, the 777s. That's your top 10 right there. Probably 4 to go when they do take the green flag. What the heck's going to happen here, huh? Now's when you would really like to have a teammate. It would make your day. Trying to see if there's anybody I could possibly talk with, but Everybody seemed, oh, you know, I can get him. Let's see. How about you, Jason, Bobby in the booth? You got a copy.
Here.
I'll tell you what, for the old farts racing, it might say old fart on that truck of yours, but man, you're driving like a teenager, pal.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun just trying to stay up front here.
Well, you are staying up front and doing a heck of a job at it. The question is, you got to be able to get a little bit of help up here. You got a few of these regulator guys all around you.
Yeah, well, you know, 85's on our team, so I'll be pushing the heck out of him, and we'll see what we can do. So if I get help with one behind me, we should be in good shape.
Well, I certainly think if anybody can win this thing, I know you can. I mean, man, all these guys, this is a tough league. Every single driver in here has won a championship in some form or another. I mean, man, it's tough. There's no doubt about it. But it's nice to see you got all your fenders on that thing, because there was quite a few pretty good wrecks.
Yeah, we've missed a couple of them. I did get into one of them, but all the panels are straight for the finish, so we'll see what happens here in the last 4 laps.
Well, all right. Good luck, and I'll let you go so you can get back to your teammates, and maybe I'll be able to talk to you up in that winner's circle, my friend.
All right, appreciate it.
All right. Get them up there and they'll talk a little bit of strategy, because the old lights are out on that pace car. This is what we've been waiting for sure, right here. This is where it's going to get really fun. Hello, Nathan. Nice to see you, pal. The 85, Al Senior, or whatever his last name is. I'm just going to call him Big Al right now, because he's leading the pack right here. Big Al's only led 7 laps. He was in the 34th position when he started this race, and here he is. Getting ready to lead these guys down. The 88, Gabe Butler. He's no stranger to this place. This is another guy that loves these super speedways. He's up on the top side on the 88. Take a look at your pushers. You got the 26, Jason Beach, right there. He just set his teammate and his buddy up here. The 88 got to do a little shoving together. Well, you got Paul Witt also. He's one of the regulators. Anybody can win it. Seth Grover, keep an eye on this fella, the 02 machine. There's so many good guys out here. And we're about ready to finish this bad boy up. Now, you've almost finished this race. Go through these gears. Do not miss a gear. I can't tell you how many times that's costed me and other people. Nice and smooth. And you can see that 26 and the 429. They are literally right there. Talking about doing some pushing. Real close to touching each other right there. You seen how close that was, didn't you? Butler in the 88 up on the top side, getting one heck of a push by the 429 to Paul Witt. Not to mention he's bringing the 33, I believe, with him. And that should be Michael Holland, I believe. Getting just a little bit close up there. Here comes the Grover. Back on that top side. Now everybody's going to start jiggy-jogging for position. Get behind the teammate. Throw a blanket over them. Anybody's guess right here. It's saying Grover's leading it so far. I told you to watch out for the 0-1. Sure enough, the 429 is doing a heck of a job doing some pushing right here. But the problem is you got him on the bottom and you got him on the top, and you don't know where to go. You're driving out your rearview mirror as much as you are the front. Here comes the 88, Butler down on the bottom side, getting a heck of a push by the 85. Grover's still in the middle. Still hanging on by a thread right here. What's going to happen? Are they going to try to drop down in front of these guys? They've not dropped yet, and I'm kind of shocked. 3 wide right here at the top. It's going to get ugly right here, right now. 1 lap to go. The 33 just got shoved. The 4. Oh, yeah. The big one. Again. Remember I told you about being in the rocking chair? Right there's your rocking chair. All by himself. Not touched, not hurt, nothing. You want to be the number 1 cat, and right there's the reason why, folks. Gabe Butler comes home with the win right here. Let's go back a little bit. This is nasty. It all starts with the push.
It was a good race.
As you can see it right there, it all happened in the back. Well, it's trying to. iRacing's not playing good with me here.
33. Ain't no yellow coming. Game over.
iRacing's not being kind to me at all. One guy comes out of that completely unscathed. Unbelievable. And that's what happens. That's where you want to be. Now, I'm not sure what... Hang on a minute. Trying to see, make sure that my timing is correct on this. And there it is. I do believe this is going to be the winner, Alcina. I don't know why it was telling me the other one. Unbelievable. They had so much wrecking going on, it couldn't even keep up with it. The timing screen was all over the place. There he is, Alcina, I believe. I'll find out if I'm pronouncing it right. I believe I am. I'm not sure. I think I am. You guys stick around. I'm going to be right back. See if we can get some of these guys and have a little chat with them. Super Speedway Kings, the bad boys of racing. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Super Speedway Kings. We're here, Bobby, with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV. Talking to probably the second place cat. My buddy, Mark, got a copy. Mark, he's bashful. Well, I don't think Mark's going to talk to us tonight. He might have a problem with the mic. Well, you know what? If he comes in, we'll talk to him. But if not, then I'll just talk to the man of the hour. Al,
Bobby, you here?
Now I hear. Now you're gonna talk to us. Okay, all right.
What happened there, brother? Sorry about that.
Nah, I just thought maybe you just didn't want to talk with us. Hey,
Had to put it back on there.
I talked to second place. Yeah, made the podium, big boy.
Yeah, I'll take that.
How in the world? How did man, that last wreck? I don't think there was nobody safe, were they?
Just me, Gabe, and Al, and we luckily made it through that. I don't know. I saw an opening low, and I went, and that was about it. And because I pretty much conceded to a 12th to 15th place finish, and just got lucky there at the end.
I kept looking up. There was so much going on. My timing screen said Butler won it. And then I look up again, and no, it says Al won it. I'm like, man, it don't even know.
Yeah, congratulations, Al. That was a good move there.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you, Mark. You said that you were going to try to keep it clean and try to stay out of trouble. It seemed like we had about 3 or 4. When the big ones came, it wasn't shy. It wasn't picky. It just almost took everybody every time, didn't it?
Yeah, I was lucky to not get into any of those tonight.
Man, I don't know how. You and the pace car were the only ones, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe Al.
Yeah, maybe Al, right? Hey, good job. Second place. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy with that tonight. It was better than the 12th or 15th place I was going to finish before that crash came out.
Well, you never know. You know how it is in these super speedways. You can be setting 15th before you know it, you're second or third or even winning it. It's just 50% skill and 50% praying.
And 50% luck out here. It always is. But a super fun time tonight. I'm happy with that.
Well, good. Anybody out there that you want to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, man. Want to thank my teammates and David Booth, who ran with me tonight. Thinking about Rick. Rick, wishing you a speedy recovery out there. Can't wait for you to get back out on the track, man. Kind of lost without you a little bit. But me and David, we'll hold the fort down while we're in here. And thanks to Mare for watching the broadcast and all my friends and family at home, and you at MaxspeedTV and Jimmy Crow and Super Speedway Kings and all the sponsors.
Well, hey, appreciate it, pal. You did a really good job. Like I said, way to come out of it second place. Ain't a thing wrong with that. And you know what? Gear up. We'll do it again next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Al.
Hey, thank you, man. Good run.
Heck yeah, bro.
Took me a while, but I found him. How about you, Gabe? Talk to me.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Well, I'll tell you what. It got so gnarly or nasty or whatever you want to call it, the lingo, that last 500 yards or whatever, my timing screen actually had you as the winner at first. It was... I had 3 guys that actually winning this race, that thing was telling me. If my timing screen got that screwed up, I can imagine what it was like on that track.
Yeah, that's iRacing. I was leading at the white flag, and then the field wrecked, and I think it was Al and Mark. I got ahead of them, but I knew they were going to run me down. I got a little bit of damage out of that, so I knew they were going to fly past me. So truck ain't wide enough to stop those 2 boys. So.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you had a pretty fast hot rod tonight. There's no doubt about it. And you were up there all evening long doing some serious pushing, that's for sure. But everything that happened, was you able to avoid any of those big ones, or did you get caught up in a few?
I got minor damage in one of them, and I fixed the truck with the optional repairs, and but it still wasn't right. And I just used the last repair there with about a quick repair with about 20 to go. So no major issues now.
Well, good deal. Well, hey, congratulations, my friend. You did bring it home in the 3rd place. You started second. Can't complain too much about that. You had a blast. You got to race the whole entire thing. There's a lot of boys had to take their take the junk, scoop it up, and go home. There are a lot of trucks that were taken out here tonight. But congratulations, pal. Third place. The podium is yours. Who do you want to thank?
I thank the team Bootknocker for running with the boys. It's always fun. And of course, Jimmy for putting this on. I mean, it's a blast. These trucks are an absolute blast. And just a shout out to yourself there for doing a fantastic broadcast. And congratulations to Al on the win.
Well, I certainly appreciate that. I'll make sure I send you my $10, I promise you, for saying something good about me. You and Mark, you guys are going to break me. Well, congratulations, Gabe, and we'll talk to you later on, bud, all right?
All right, buddy.
Gabe, I ain't seen a nickel of that $10 yet.
Well, it's coming. Just keep
Hey,
watching.
hell of a run there. Hell of a run, Gabe.
All right.
So.
The man of the hour, the big kahuna, the big cheese, the main dude, whatever you want to call him. Al, is your last name pronounced Cena?
Yes, it is. Kind
Well-
of like John Cena, but with an S.
Okay, you're probably the only last name that I pronounce right here tonight all night long. That's my forte. I suck. If you don't have a Plano hillbilly last name, I'm horrible at it. But I got yours right, and I'm glad because you are the winner tonight.
Oh, man.
What was it like? I mean, you knew you had to get up there and get into position. And I bet you had to be looking in your rearview mirror, sweating bullets when you seen all that carnage going on.
Oh, yeah. Right there at the end, we was trying to figure out whether we wanted to run the bottom lane or the middle. Me and Jason, we lost LG earlier in the race. I guess something happened to him. He lost connection or something. But we lost him, so that was our third car. And then so we had to try to figure out what we was going to do. Gabe was up there, and we knew he was going to be hard to get around because Gabe's just, killer racer, one of the best. And so it just kind of worked out our way. We had that crash right there at the end, and as soon as that happened, I think everybody was expecting a yellow flag, and it didn't come out. I was even expecting it, but it never came out, so I just put my foot into it, and luckily just got around Mr. Mann and Gabe.
Well, you got around them all right. Ended up being the winner of this. I'll tell you, there's so many guys in this league. I mean, we're talking top-notch champion guys out here. I mean, this is the elite of the elite, and that's all that Jimmy Crow has. I mean, it's the best of the best. That's why this thing's full all the time. But man, I'll tell you, you gotta be extremely proud, because when you win one of these super speedway races, you can truly get out of your rig and you can say, you know what, tonight I definitely was the best.
Oh, heck yeah. Anytime you can run with these guys, even finish in the top 10, you're doing something. So yeah, it feels good. It's an honor to run with these guys. They're the best. Jimmy puts on a hell of a show.
Yes, he certainly does. And speaking of which, Jimmy, I got you up in here. Anything you want to say to your winner?
Oh, yeah, good job, Al. Good win. Good job, Gabe, Mark. I'm already dealing with the backlash from this race. That's how it is when you're a league owner, But appreciate it. The beginning of the race was good. Got ugly at the end. But hey, we're dealing with 43 car fields.
Mm-hmm.
It's very super competitive. And yes, these drivers are from all different leagues. Again, people are telling me to get the trash out of the league. Well, I'd like to see them people put on a league, and let's see them go 43 cars, 3 wide for as long as we do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But with that being said, I wouldn't trade these guys for anything. People make mistakes. If you guys made some mistakes, we had a mistake where 2 guys came up off on the track off of pit road, took out the field 3 wide. We can't be having stuff like that, but it is what it is, just part of being a league owner. I ain't even done any league recruiting. It's all because of these guys come and race with me, and everything is because of them, and I appreciate MaxspeedTV. And, Bobby, I appreciate you racing. I take this stuff serious. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and we'll do better next time. Appreciate everybody racing.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jimmy, and I'll tell everybody out there that's listening to this thing, whenever you have 43 cats that are one of the best drivers around, and they're literally inches from each other racing all the way around, you get in a tunnel vision type thing, and I don't care how good you are or who you are, after a while, well, how can I say it? I mean, after a while, you just, you kind of get that tunnel vision, and it's going to happen. I mean, bottom line, it's going to happen. I mean, it happens in the big NASCAR boys. It happens here in iRacing. I don't care who you are or how good you are. It's tough. I mean, you guys were running 20, 30 laps plus 3 and 4 wide racing. And I don't know many people that can do that and keep the wits about yourself. But this league is tough, man. It's a really competitive, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I know Jimmy, he prides himself. I've seen you guys go 77 laps and never have a caution. But hard charging and hard racing, that's what people want to see. That's what people like, and that's what I love broadcasting. But
Bobby, I'll be honest. We had that caution-free race last season, and that race to me was boring.
Absolutely.
We're having some caution, but at least we're racing every lap. This is probably one of the most competitive leagues, if not there's a lot of good leagues, but this league is super competitive. And yes, I've gave some other guys a chance that other leagues wouldn't, and took a shot on guys. But that's just how I am.
Well, I got to tell you, 77 laps. 3 and 4 wide, stuck together, I mean, like fireflies. 5 cautions. That's it. 5 cautions, 16 laps. 16 laps out of 77. That's it. 40, Jimmy. 40 lead changes. I'm telling you what, folks, that right there is what makes Super Speedway Kings one of the best leagues around. I don't know anybody that can do 40 lead changes in 77 laps of a race. That ain't gonna happen. And that's why I was telling you, Mr. Alcina, you can get out of that rig and you can give yourself a high five, pal, or make your wife give you a big old smooch, because you earned it tonight. Because you beat some of the best, pal. Is there anybody out there that you want to thank before I let you go tonight?
Well, I want to thank the 6 shooters for letting me run with them. Jason and LG and that bunch, they're really good and always have fun. Thank Jimmy Crow for putting it on. You guys do one hell of a broadcasting job, and just keep it up. It's awesome.
Crap, I got to pay him too, Mark. I'll take him.
You better break out that money, bro.
I'm gonna have to take out a loan just to pay all these guys saying nice things about me here. But anyway, hey, you guys, all of you in here, it was a pleasure. Great racing. I thought it was awesome, and that's what the fans like to see. I know that's what I like to broadcast. One thing about us, Jimmy, we may not be good, but I tell you what, we're not boring. You hear me?
No, sir. I appreciate your commentary. Again, none of these guys in this league is trash. They're all good guys, good racers. I mean,
they're the best. That's why. Why they're here.
I appreciate them racing with me. I wouldn't trade them. It's racing. It happens. Ain't no league having caution-free races. If they are, they're single file and boring. And that's just what it is. We're going to come out and race. We're going to try and put on a show. And we all make mistakes. The pros the pros wrecked on lap 1 of the Daytona 500. And they get paid millions to do this. We're just sitting on our butt hoping we don't get a butt cramp or something while we're racing.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
I appreciate everybody racing.
You're onto something right there. I actually, at one point during the race, I actually had to get up and stand up because I about had a Charlie horse. So I had fun. It is tough. But nope, Super Speedway Kings is where it's at, folks. Every Tuesday night, join us here, MaxspeedTV, with these cats. I promise you, it won't be boring. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate everybody that's been in here. And next week, we will catch you then, all right?
Sounds good, guys. Appreciate it.
Bobby.
All right.
Good race, guys. Good job, Bobby.
All right,
good
guys.
Good run, Gabe, Mark.
Thank you.
Good race, guys.
All right, that's it. We're done. Super Speedway Kings Talladega. Like I said, real quick, I'm going to run it by anyway just to do this. 5 caution laps, folks. 5. Or 5 cautions, I mean. That's it. 5. That's pretty darn good for 3 and 4 wide racing. Especially all day long, 77 laps. Only 16 cautions, no big deal. And probably, I would imagine, half of those cautions is to get all 43 cars lined back up again. It's tough getting everybody, iRacing's telling you, hey, pass this guy, pass that guy, and you got to get EOLs, and people's got to pass through, get their laps back. You can't do all that in just a lap or so. I mean, it takes time. Lead changes, 40 freaking lead changes. It doesn't get any better than that. It really don't. I have actually got right here in my books, the most lead changes at a super speedway was 44. That's the most that I've ever broadcasted, 44. We just did 40 tonight. Yep, it was. It's the most. It's absolutely the most that I've ever, lead changes that I've ever broadcasted since I've been broadcasting. Now that, my friends, is pure racing. I mean, that is nothing but God. I mean, the quality of racers that you have. I mean, bottom. It's just it's awesome. It don't get no better than this. So anybody,
Yeah, I know they're from.
I could talk about this all day long with you, Jimmy. I mean, this is tough. These guys are awesome.
And you know, I give shouts out to all the leagues because I know they're from all different leagues. I know these guys ain't true-hearted super speedway teams, but a lot of these guys raced with me before they got into them leagues.
Oh yeah, I know I did. I started racing with you when I first started. But anyway, folks out there, YouTubeville, thanks a lot. Join us next Tuesday night. Get your butt back in your super speedway. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Y'all be safe. Until next week, see ya. Okay, we're good.